Hey, what's going on, you puzzled pumpkaboo? I've got a crazy deck to show y'all here today. It is the Drednaw. Before we jump in though, and I break it all down, gotta give a huge shout out to Dragon Shield, of course, as always, for sponsoring me and the channel. Of course, I love them for their card sleeves. You can check them out over at dragonshield.com. They got a bunch of different styles of sleeves, mattes, dual mattes, classics, and the non-glares. I'm personally a huge fan of their matte sleeves. If you need some color recommendations, the magentas, the blood reds, as always, are some of my favorites. But they got a ton to choose from and a ton to take a look at. So check it all out over at dragonshield.com. A link will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So I'm sure a lot of you are puzzled by this Drednaw deck, and a lot of you probably don't know what Drednaw does. 140 HP. But the power really comes from its ability, Impervious Shell. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon if that attack is 200 or more damage. And I'm sure you're like, Azul, but you only have 140 HP. You don't even have 200 HP. And you're right. But we fixed that with the Luxurious Cape, providing a plus 100 more HP to the Pokemon that is attached to that doesn't have a rule box, which Drednaw doesn't. And then if it's KO'd, it's worth 2 more prize cards. So it gives it 240 HP, which means if our opponent does 200 or more damage to our Drednaw, they do no damage. So that means they have to hit under that threshold of damage. So if we go up against something like Gholdengo, especially with Gholdengo builds right now, their most efficient attacker is the Megalopony, because it can do 160 damage, which would mean we'd have 160 damage on us. We have 240 HP, but we play a lot of healing in this deck. Not only do we have 4 Munkidori, we also have 4 Jumbo Ice Cream. And the plan with this deck is to just kind of sit there and set up and not even put a Drednaw in play until our opponent draws their first prize card. And once they have drawn their first prize card, that's where we evolve to Drednaw, attach a Luxurious Cape, attach a Reversal Energy, which then provides those 3 energy we need for our Drednaw, and then we can start attacking if we want to, or we can continue just to draw paths, because we don't want to draw any prize cards, or we don't want to draw prize cards too aggressively, because then we'll shut off our Reversal Energy, which means we don't have 3 energy on our Drednaw, and the Jumbo Ice Creams don't work. So don't attack too aggressively with this deck. We want to make sure we can Jumbo Ice Cream our Drednaw at all points, and only really going after our opponent's big threats, because if we're up against something like Gholdengo, and they're attacking us with a Soul Rock for 70 damage, but we have 2 Munkidoris and an Oricorio on our bench, we move and heal all the damage the Soul Rock does to us, and we're actually doing more damage to our opponent than they're actually doing to us per Soul Rock attack. So keep that in mind. We don't always have to be attacking and taking knockouts. Make sure you focus on KOing stuff like the Baneiris and the Lopunny and stuff like that. So we have 4 Munkidori. We only have a 3-2 Drednaw in here. That's because we plan to most games just set up a single Drednaw, and then it's all about just making that Drednaw survive. So we have a 3-2 Drednaw line in here. 1 Psyduck, 1 Golduck, protect against the Dusknoirs. Those can be pretty tough to deal with, so we got to keep our Psyduck and our Golduck around. I actually had a 2-1 Golduck line in here initially, and I would maybe go back to that, but I want to get Shaymin in here, because stuff like Pheasantipity actually attacking us can be kind of annoying, so I kind of want to protect our bench. Also, there's a decent amount of water pawns going around right now, so I have Shaymin in here, but we maybe need to go back to a 2-1 Golduck line. And the reason I play the Oricorio is actually specifically against the Gholdengo matchup. The early game, before we stabilize, they can kind of start to run over us too quickly, and we need more efficient healing faster, because the Munkidoris require Dark Energy on them to actually heal damage off our Drednaw, whereas the Oricorio doesn't. So if they just punch our Drednaw over and over for 150 damage, turn after turn after turn, they'll eventually run out of energy as long as we can heal the damage, but if we don't have enough Munkidori set up, then we can be in a little bit of trouble. So Oricorio helps kind of smooth things out and get us to just enough healing turn to turn to prevent us from losing to Gholdengo punching us turn after turn after turn after turn for 150 damage. So Oricorio is just kind of like a faster Munkidori that heals for a little bit less. And it's not really about moving the damage to our opponent's side of the field completely. It's more so about just healing our Drednaw. But that is our win condition a little bit, is putting our pressure on our opponent's side of the field by moving the damage to their side of the field to then hit them harder with the hard crunch of the Drednaw, which for 3 colorless energy does 80 damage, and if they have any damage counters on the Pokemon we're attacking, we do 80 more damage, so 160 damage. So we're basically 2-hit KOing everything after we've moved a little bit of Munkidori damage over to their side of the field. So set up your Drednaw, protect your Drednaw is the name of the game. 4 Arven, 4 Lilies. We actually don't play any Iono in here, no hand disruptor. We don't really need to disrupt our opponent's hand. We're not that aggressive. And we can't take any big KOs to like kind of slow our opponent down. So disrupting their hand doesn't really do anything. They'll be able to just draw back into whatever they want pretty easily. So we don't play any of that. Now we do need to find our reversal energies. And I haven't fully fleshed out the counts of everything. Like I said, might want to get a second Psyduck back in here. The 3-2 Drednaw line might be a little bit too thin. Only 2 reversal energy might be a little bit thin as well. But we do play 2 Colress's Tenacity and a Hilda to help us find our important energy cards. And then we play a ton of recovery, because Golden Go, if we get enough Munkidoris online, won't actually be able to KO our Drednaw. What they do is they boss our KO our Munkidori off the bench. And Golden Go decks right now play a lot of bosses orders. They play like 4. So we need to play a lot of recovery to continuously recover our Munkidori. So we play 2 Lana's Aid and a Super Rod and an EXP share for energy retention. So if we put 2 Munkidoris in play, one has an energy and one doesn't, but it has EXP share. Even if our opponent KOs the Munkidori with the energy, we can just move that energy over to the Munkidori with the EXP share. Hilda, I mentioned, and we also have a Xerosic Machinations in here, because some situations, some matchups can kind of come down to a standstill where we don't want to attack our opponent quite yet, and our opponent doesn't want to attack us. So we just sit there, like the Mega Kangaskhan matchup. Like, we do 20 damage with Hard Crunch, and then they could Munkidori it back over to our side of the field. So yeah, no one's really doing any damage in that matchup. Or I hit like I hit a 10 Kangaskhan on ladder that had the Shuckle in it in the like the Joltik build of the deck, and I could hit them for 80 and they'd move 20 back over to me, or they'd heal the 20 off and they have no damage on them, which means I don't do any damage with Hard Crunch. They weren't building up any damage on my side of the field. So to make sure we win the deck out war, we play 1 Xerosic Machinations. 4 Jumbo Ice Cream PFL, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Artazon. The Artazon's super important in this deck, and that's why I really like the Colress's Tenacity. Like turn 1 Colress to get our energy for turn, plus an Artazon is really, really powerful. A couple Ultra Balls as another way to find our Drednaw alongside a single TM Evo on the first turn. We could use that. I did have a Turbo Energize in here at some point to be able to Turbo Energize to Munkidoris in the early game, but I ended up putting the EXP share in play and putting the EXP share in here instead. I could still see playing the Turbo Energize. I just don't have it in here right now, but that'd be another card to consider adding possibly. 4 Pokégear, 1 Earthen Vessel. Secret Box currently as the A spec. This has felt pretty good so far. Not super overly impactful like in a Grimmsnarl deck or a Guardy deck or anything like that, but it feels like probably the best A spec overall. We could play Hero's Cape, but we don't really need to, because Luxurious Cape does exactly what Hero's Cape would do, but it's not our A spec. Like, we don't plan on the Drednaw getting KO that has the Hero's Cape, so I think the Secret Box is just fine. We don't need the Hero's Cape. 1 Super Rod, like I mentioned, and then for the energy count, 5 Dark, 2 Reversal, 2 Mist. I'm currently playing the 2 Mist Energy for the Mega Absol matchup, so we can actually beat Mega Absol, because if we don't attack them, they'll eventually deck us out because they discard a card from our hand every single turn, even if they're not doing any damage to us with their second attack. And if we attack them, they can double Munkidori to our Drednaw and then use Terminal Period to KO us. So we kind of need to get a Mist Energy onto our Drednaw. And then also we have to hope they don't play the Enhanced Hammer, but I feel like most of the Mega Absol decks right now aren't playing the Enhanced Hammer, so we also need to hope for that. But if that all goes smoothly, then we can just kind of punch them over and over again, and we'll eventually beat them by taking KOs with Hard Crunch and using Munkidoris to move the damage that they would move to our side with their Munkidoris, with our Munkidoris back to their side of the field. And then we should be able to outpace them with Munkidoris. Even if their boss came in our Munkidoris, we have the 2 Lana's Aid and the Super Rod. And that's it. That is the Drednaw deck. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it works. We could turbo... We'll see what our opponent's playing. I should be able just to attach to the bench Chewtle here, and that's pretty safe, right? I could get a Munkidori to protect my bench just in case as well, I guess. I mean, if they KO my bench Chewtle here, that is pretty annoying. But if they don't do that, I'm feeling pretty good about our situation. Have energy for TM Evo next turn? No, I think I just want to get ahead just in case they go Vitality Band Knockout active. I just want to get ahead on the energy in play so I can attach energy to Munkidori next turn. Prime Vitality here would be very annoying. Very, very annoying. Chillin'. Is Tinkaton ever a real deck? No, the decks will probably never be competitive. Okay, y'all were saying you thought I would lose this matchup. I don't think so, though. This isn't even bad for Dango, not gonna lie. Dude, what do you guys mean? This is terrible for them. Oh, they can't even kill the Chewtle. They're not even killing Chewtles out here, bro. What? It's cooked. It's over. You ain't killing the Chewtle, you're done. All right, hold on. Let me think. That's it. It's over. You're cooked. Wait, do I even... Actually, do I want to commit? I'm actually not sure how I want to play this, to be honest. Because if I evolve this one first... Okay, I just want to do this. And attach the Munkidori and then move the damage over. Do this. Just like wait for them, to be honest. I don't want to like evolve one of these to a Drednaw yet. I want them to draw a prize card first. What's stopping them from discarding 3 energy at a time? Nothing. But they don't KO us, and then we move all the damage to their side of the field. And then we go Ice Cream plus, what's it called? Something like Protect Charge would actually be kind of annoying. But I think we could overcome that still. And I'm also attacking them as well. I do 160 damage. That's why we need to get through the things that can infinitely attack, like Soul Rock. Well, actually, I don't really need a KO Soul Rock, actually. I need a KO Genesect. Genesect is actually their biggest threat. Anything that can infinitely attack for more than 70 damage. 70 damage is nothing. I'm not scared of 70 damage. Yeah, 70 damage is not a big deal at all. So this is the scary thing. I should have moved... Oh, no, I couldn't have moved the damage to Genesect because the damage just... the Genesect wasn't in play. Yeah, I need to move the damage to the Genesect for sure. Okay, now here we go. Here's where things get real. But they're really far from a Protect Charge, so I'm not worried about it yet. Wait, I don't play Gust effects, though. Oh, but that's fine. I don't play Gust, but it's fine. Like, I don't even want to KO this, right? I just pass. I don't care if Soul Rock punches me. And if they want to boss my Munkidori, then I just like Lana's Aid or Super Rod. Probably Super Rod in this situation. Oh yeah, because I can't afford to lose access to Jumbo Ice Cream, right? Because if I took this knockout, then if they just punch me, I couldn't Jumbo Ice Cream heal out of range. So I have to remain behind on the prize exchange. Okay, now here's where things get interesting. Well, no, they're probably bossing a Munkidori here, so it's not going to be that interesting, actually. I take it back. Okay, this is scary. The bunny is scary. Well, no, it can only hit me for 160. We can deal with that. I think I might need a third recovery card in the deck, to be honest. Like second Lana's Aid or second Super Rod. Probably second Super Rod. Because our whole game is going to be they chase my Munkidoris, and then I need to recover my Munkidoris, repeat infinitely. See, there we go. And I don't play counter catcher, otherwise I could counter catcher the bunny here, I guess. This goes back up. Mentioning this is fine, right? Yeah. It would be nice if I could have this and also turbo energize, but I can't. You can't do that ever, right? Like, I have to play the cape. I have to play the cape. Yeah. That'd be pretty sick, though. That'd be pretty sick if I could. One boss down. They have 3 boss left. I mean, I guess if they play 3 boss and a prime catcher, they can just guss around my Drednaw and beat me that way. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely overhyping how good that. Someone was saying that the bunny would just beat me. The bunny is like not even doesn't even get close to beating me. I don't even know if I need 4. Oh, we probably need to play 4 Jumbo Ice Cream actually, because we need it in these type of situations. Y'all got no faith in the Gnaw though. What the heck? I could actually see. The more I think about it, I could see Trolley being correct, even though it's cringe. Yeah, I could see Trolley being correct, to be honest. Just kind of silly. You'll need 2 Gnaw, though, if they get Lopunny set up, because the 2 hits you. No, what do you mean? I heal all... Dude, all right. Mighty... I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not even going to try and explain it. I'm not even going to try and explain it. We have... I'm not going to say anything. Nope. I'm not even trying to explain it. I don't want to try and explain it. You can't make me. You can't make me explain it. Can't make me explain it. I don't want to explain it. We definitely need a 3rd recovery card, though, for sure. I can punch, but I'm not going to knock them out. 6 Dark Energy might be too much as well. Max Rod? That's probably... Max Rod's probably not worth it, because we don't need that much recovery, and it's only some matchups where we need a ridiculous amount of recovery. Like this matchup, the Absol matchup. Other matchups, we won't need quite as much recovery. Would you put a 1/1 Drednaw in the Kanga deck? No. It's just worse. I'm pretty sure it's just bad Crustle, to be honest, at that point. The Gnaw needs to be by itself. I'm pretty sure at that point it's just bad Crustle. Aren't all matchups going to be Kill Monkey spam? I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe Max Rod is worth including, to be honest. Maybe you're onto something. A lot of matchups are just going to be... But, like, Lana's 8 is just as good, though. But I guess we can Arven for Max Rod. True. Yeah, maybe you're onto something. Maybe you're onto something. Xerosic would go hard here. I mean, it's in the deck. We just have to find it. Okay, so 2 boss left. Oh, the bunny's getting ready. Maybe even like try to evolve this to like play around my Gust. Like, what if I have Gust here? I don't, but what if I did? Are they cheating? Do they just know? I would like to kind of evolve this just to play around Iron Bundle, I guess, but... How many boss do they have? 4. They probably play 4 boss. Of course, Tenacity for a Dark Energy. So cringe. All right. We're chilling. We're chilling. Gotta deal with this stupid bunny. I've never played Magic the Gathering, no. Yeah, honestly, I could see the Max Rod being the card, to be honest. I could see Max Rod being the card. There's no supporter that accelerates an energy from your deck into play, right? Like accelerated dark energy, like not Crispin, not Crispin. If I'm only playing one type of energy, one counter catcher a worthy inclusion. It probably is, to be honest. One counter catcher wouldn't be bad, but he switches the closest. Fake acceleration. Yeah. Jita, but you can't attack that turn? Wait, what does Jita say? Wait, Jita might be worth it, actually. What does Jita say? End your turn. But what does it do? I have to read the card. Hold up. Actually, Jita might be a worthy inclusion. 2 energy, but ends your turn? Wait, to anywhere? Attach him to one of your Pokemon? Damn, if it was 2/2. And I have 150 on me. I actually don't know if I want to KO the Lopunny here. Well, their Super Rod's gone. I guess I do. If their Super Rod wasn't gone, I don't know if I would KO this here. I might just put 6 on it and leave it there. That would be, like, fine. And I may as well just start swinging then, right? Yeah, sure. Why not? You not fear Lopunny Shred? No, I'll heal it. Actually, isn't it like super awkward for them? Because the most... They're stuck between doing 150. The most damage the Golden Go deck can do is 160 damage, right? The most they can do is 160 damage. So if I could triple Munkidori... Gets me over the... I don't even need an Ice Cream that first time around, right? So So I get triple Munkidori lets me survive a turn without ice cream, actually. Which is, wait, how the fuck did they get that back? Lana's aid? Hold on, hold on. Might have to hit you with that Xerosic this turn. You're not allowed to do that. Xerosic is in the deck. I have one ice cream in hand. I mean, that's kind of all I need, right? Yeah, I gotta read this Jita card. Oh, I should have punched for 80 still, right? There's no reason to not punch for 80 here. Yeah, I should have hit for 80. Just kind of stopped thinking, to be honest. No, it's not scary. I was like, what? What is this? Okay, we drew the nuts. Iona Watchtower? You scumbag. The fuck? Listen here, you scumbag. I have 200 HP, but they can't do 200 damage, right? So I don't even have to ice cream this turn. Well, I'm just gonna put my... If they can somehow do 200 damage, they got me. Oh, wait, yeah, they can't even do 200 damage because that's what the thing says. Yeah, never mind, never mind, never mind. They'd be cheating. They'd be cheating. The quad monkey, baby, let's go! Surprise monkey? They would still be 10 damage short. Even if they have a Munkidori here, they're 10 damage short. Shred, right? They can do damage. The Shred isn't... I'm not stopping them from doing damage. Shred is irrelevant here. The ability just says if they do 200 or more damage, prevent it. But their Spiky Hopper does 160. It doesn't matter. Are they gonna punch me for 150? What are they looking for here? Shred plus max belt? That doesn't even work though. I'm not a rule box Pokemon. No win cons. Trying to hold on. You'll never succeed. Wait. I don't even know where the damage should go, to be honest. There's probably an optimal place to put it. I'm just gonna throw it all on the bunny. It's good enough for me. I just have to not draw a prize card, right? I have to be behind. That's the only thing I have to not mess up here, is that. So I think we need a second Super Rod or a second Lana's Aid. And actually, I kind of lean towards the Lana's Aid. The Lana's Aids are actually kind of sick. But it's not as aggressive as the Super Rod, obviously. I think I should play a... Or we could cut the Secret Box for Max Rod. That's the other thing we could do. But I don't... maybe I don't need that many Munkidoris. Maybe a 1 Lana's Aid plus 1 Super Rod actually is enough. Maybe it is actually enough. Foster Team Devo? No, we don't have to like play for a Team Devo line ever or anything like that. It's never necessary. All right. If they have a slow start, we could just Colress here. Get Artazon. Only basic. If it did it to 2, then it would like maybe be worth it. I don't know. Lightning to Duck. What are they playing? Someone in chat probably knows. Chat, what are they playing? Electric Duck. Altnor. Joltik with a Duck teched. Oh, it could be Joltik Box, yeah. Wait, how do I beat Joltik Box? That seems tough. I probably don't beat Joltik Box, right? They're playing Pokemon? Oh, true. Yeah. Good call. By them not attacking. You're weak to lightning, so hands can't hit you. Oh, true. So what could they even hit me with? I forgot about the weakness thing, yeah. Good point, good point. Elvantula. Alright, there's a Joltik. And we can just take our time here, right? I kind of got to wait and see what they're playing as well, right? Yeah, I got to wait and see what they're playing, to be honest. I'm not sure what they're playing. Because we know it's Joltik, but we don't know what kind of Joltik it is. That, like, definitely changes things. Okay, so it is the Kangaskhan deck. Like, they just shouldn't be able to beat us, right? Like, I'm just going to sit here and build up Munkidoris. Chill. Yeah, it's Kangaboof. They play Crustle, right? Yeah, but I beat that, right? Go boss monkey 4 times and concede. Should I ever play in fear of them being able to gust off my bench like a billion times? Like an AM3 monkeys? No, this deck doesn't play that. Like, I feel like I can just evolve the active here, right? Like, don't even give him a prize card. This deck is so cringe. Dude, we're just like... yeah, I don't even want to give him like the one prize card. They can't do 140 damage, can they? This guy does 120, right? Where'd you find this deck? I mean, it's been a deck for a while. It's not like a new deck. Ooh, hold on. I could turbo energize for the turn. Oh, I didn't think about that last turn. Holy cringe, Batman. Dude, this is so cringe. Oh my gosh. It's so funny though. It's so funny looking. Your move, buddy. Your move has to be Boss Munkidori, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't want to leave any damage in play on their side of the field. Okay, I'm just going to do this. No, wait. Sure. And now we get back double monkey dark. Oh, there's 2 dark in here. What the fuck? There's 0 dark in my deck. Huh. Okay, maybe I secret box for Lana's aid, actually. Yeah, I might do that. Hoping for the top deck. That's fine. Hold I guess it's like actually kind of a reason to play a 6th dark energy, so I only have to worry about recovering monkeys and not the energy as well. Do they not play monkey? They probably play like 1 or 2, but they don't play as many as me. That's all that matters, is who plays the most. We could also play a redeemable ticket in this deck, actually. Want to punch Crustle? I don't know. I just kind of don't have to. I could. But then if they have like monkey move damage off plus boss, no, that's fine. I'm chilling. And this is why we play the Xerosic, so I don't have to do anything. Okay. Is that their third boss? That is their third boss, okay. We're just chilling. We'll Super Rod back. 2 Munkidoris and a Dark, because I do have a Dark prized. Yeah, I don't want to like build up damage on their side. I feel like they can maybe use with Munkidori later. I want them to punch me and then like one hit KO the Crustle with like triple Munkidori, right? Oh, there's only one in here. I'll just pass again until they KO another one. They're down 3 boss. I want to force the 4th one out of them though. Or maybe I will play it this turn, actually. Monkey double Dark. Actually, that would have been fine to do last turn, right? Was get Monkey double Dark and then continue to build up. Okay. Do we play EXP so when they're bossing the monkeys, we have some with no energy? Yeah, we could. We could play a EXP share. That is something we could do, yeah. Well, yeah, it would be like... Is that better than an E-switch, though, I guess would be the question? Well, actually, no. I could just do... Well, how am I doing this, actually? Wait, should I even... I'm just gonna go ahead and play an ice cream because I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I need to play that, though. I don't think I did, right? I don't think I need to play that ice cream. I'm scared. Oh, true. I could have killed the Dwebble. True. I could have killed the Dweeb. The Dweeb would have been a good knockout there, for sure. I'm actually gonna run out of energy here. You push the 4 months there. I'm Shu. Oh, the Shuck. They're competing. Wait. Oh, they think they're winning by deck out. Aha. Wait, Wait, but I can just start swinging on them. There's nothing stopping me from just attacking. I can just attack. I guess I can't attack infinitely, though, because I benched this. So they could boss this one up and I can trap it in the active. Xerosic hits eventually, though, so we're chilling. Fermented juice. Oh, they're going to try and create bench space for double, what's it called, probably. Bouffalant. So then I do, like, no damage. I could have attached that. Actually, could there be like a weird situation where like Xerosic doesn't win me the game? I feel like no, right? Xerosic should always win me the game. As long as I have a Lillie left. I could just start swinging on them as well. But this one I actually can't move. They could gust that up and trap it for the rest of the game with their last boss. Do they have like some weird attack that can like mill the last card in my deck or something? I don't think so, right? Oh, do they have more Lilies than me, maybe? All right, I shouldn't have played that last Lily that I played. No, they don't play Lillie, right? They could also have Xerosic. I mean, if they have Xerosic, they win, I think. I think I can beat them if they have Xerosic, to be honest. I definitely misplayed, but we should be fine. I think I should actually just be swinging, right? I should just be attacking here. Like, what can they do? If I hard crunch, they can't beat me. Yeah, I should just be hard crunching, to be honest. I can't even heal all the damage off anyway, so then I keep doing more and more damage. They need to get down 2 Bouffalants to make it. I can try and run away. I could KO the Joltik here, I guess, if I wanted to. Oh, they didn't move it over. It's fine. Yo, appreciate the 21 months there, Recoil Matt. Xerosic now. Oh, can I Xerosic next turn? Yeah, it's true. If I kill the Joltik, they get double move. That's true. I think they need to chill with playing cards at some point for sure. I don't even know if I ever had to play a Lillie, to be honest. Double boof, you still do 120 a turn, though? Well, not if they get, like, a fresh Kangaskhan, though, right? If they get Kangaskhan to full HP, then it wouldn't work. You save Xerosic for 5 cards left in their deck so Lillie doesn't save them? I don't think so, no. I think I can do it now. And I would win the deck out probably. I don't think they play Lillie though. I don't think their list plays Lillie. What are they looking for? Oh, the penny for the reset. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I lost my winning in to top cut in the online tourney. It was my first ever as well. All right, there's always the next one. Don't stress about it too much. Even accelerating energy. Okay. Oh, I have double Lillie left. Yeah, I don't think we ever lose. Yeah, they just have too few cards left, I think, to win. What did I talk about? I mentioned something else to include in the deck, right? I can't remember what it was, though. Oh, Jita or something? I think I may as well take the knockout here, right? Then they go double boof. With double boof and Kangaskhan on the active, I actually do 0 damage a turn, right? Because they'll never have damage counters on the active. And I have one more card to, like, Lillie back to my deck, I guess. Yeah, the Jita's probably not worth it, to be honest. The EXP share sounds better than the Jita, to be honest. The EXP share sounds better than Jita. At this point, the Bouffaults don't even matter. Punch. 20 damage. It's so weak. But because they have the Shuckle specifically, because Munkidori put the damage on my side, then I move it back over to their side. Oh no. Wait. It might be tough to win with 2 Munkidori prize, you know? I prize 2 Munkidori. That might make it tough to win. I'm not gonna lie. Also, honestly, this hand just isn't very good because I don't have a cape. And they're gonna get a turn 1 KO on my Psyduck. Oh my gosh. Opening Psyduck is actually so bad. But this is actually like terrible. This is actually so bad. We need like Arven for Secret Box here, I feel like. But even that's not good enough. There's nothing that's good enough here, actually. It's like never good enough. I guess I could top deck Luxurious Cape. That would probably be good enough. Gonna be tough though. I have to evolve this turn, but if it doesn't have a cape, they just go Golden Go Knockout. Maybe they would whiff the KO with Golden Go. That's like pretty unlikely. All right, we'll see what we top deck. See how it goes. See how it goes. Okay, now I can Ultra Ball for the thing. Let me check the Pokégear. Arven can get me the Tool plus Secret Box. So that should be good enough, right? It was all about the Tool. The Tool was like the hard part. Wait, no, maybe it's a little bit harder than that, actually. Tool plus Secret Box, and then I can get rid of that to get the tool. Ultra Ball, well, no, I think that should work actually. Okay, something like this. No, but this doesn't even feel like that good. I feel like I misplayed here still somehow. I need an Ultra Ball for the thing still. Maybe it works. Maybe it works. I have no reversal energy, no dark energy, nothing. Dude. Pretty bad. Maybe I can do this instead then. So I can do this. So convoluted. Okay. Sure. It's not truly terrible, I guess. Really depends on what my opponent does this turn, though. A lot of golden goes. Yeah, opening Psyduck was just so bad. I mean, if I'd opened a Chewtle, they maybe also got the KO anyways, but... Oh, yes, thank goodness. I need this. This gives me so much time. My opponent doesn't know it, of course, but this is actually so good for me. I wanted them to not punch my Drednaw. Punching my Drednaw would have been so bad for me. I do need to find stuff still here. We're not out of the woods yet. How'd you like the Tinkaton deck? I mean, it's fun. Is it competitively viable? No. Well, they had to play the Lana's 8 here. That's not good. Well, for them. It's good for me. They need to get aggressive, so they need to do this for sure. Definitely correct. Definitely optimal. I need to build up just an energy somewhere. On a Munkidori, on a Drednaw, somewhere. If they play 4 boss plus prime, you just lose, right? Probably, yeah. But most people don't play that, so I'm not like really too worried about it. Oh, well. There could still be a card I could thin out of the deck here, actually. Yeah, it's another Chewtle. I just need to find energy. Dark energy, reversal energy, doesn't matter. Just give me an energy. Okay. Probably get the reversal involved, right? Just punch. But if I only have one Munkidori next turn, if they hit me for 150, I heal 110. Oh, I'm still safe then, right? Yeah, I'm still safe. Sharing 3 boss and prime or 4 boss secret box? Yeah. So we're not scared of it, but... Does Jumbo Ice Cream say energy cards? Energy. It works with reversal. Maybe one E-switch would be good. I think EXP shares is always better than that, to be honest. Xerosic here ever? No, I don't think so. It's not that impactful. Like there's like a billion cards in this matchup that are just dead cards, so. Oh, the bunny's here. Oh boy. problem with this situation specifically is I prized 2 Munkidori. Yeah, the problem with this situation specifically is I prized 2 Munkidoris. Oh, I could just Lana's aid here, I guess. Yeah, I like that. You ever take a KO here to get the monkeys? Not yet, I don't think. I want to keep the possibility of Lillie being active probably for another turn. I don't lose, do I? 200 HP. No, because I have exactly 200, yeah. Hard crunch. But I could, like, next turn I can Munkidori damage over to get access to another Munkidori. But I don't need it this turn anyway, so... It does kind of feel like I need... No. We only need 1 ice cream next turn. 2 Munkidoris plus 1 ice cream is enough. Okay, an EXP share might be correct to running here the more I think about it. Just to, like, get that next Munkidori going, or to threaten double Munkidori in the next... Like, just that 1 extra energy possibly being in play. I do like the idea of the EXP share for that, to be honest. That is, like, a pretty big deal. Okay, now I think we just win. Before it was looking a little bit iffy, but now it should just be a dub. Now I'm feeling confident. And I think I do kind of want to get those Munkidoris potentially out of the prize cards here. I can go like Super Rod. I don't have to take the KO quite yet. I can actually just Arven or Ice Cream. Then Adrenabrain to the... And then pass. And then maybe next turn we'll see. How many boss have they played? Is it 3 now? 1? Oh, it's 1 in a prime. Okay, I'm kind of out of I might have a Lana's aid left in the deck. And I gotta play the... Maybe this was a bad play then. Why wait on the KO? Because I want to be able to Lillie for more cards. I want to be able to Lillie for 8 next turn. If they do have 2 more boss, they do just win. But we're assuming they don't have that. I have to try and find that. Okay, we got it. Ooh, okay. Perfect. Do I want to KO the Golden Go here? Why not KO the Golden Go here? No, I don't really want to be honest. No, I don't think I want to. They also have Cram. And I could have hard crunched, I guess, but I don't want to hard crunch. I'm trying to crunch hard. Oh, Monkey have prizes, don't you? I mean, I don't need them yet because I don't have the energy to... I don't have the energy to work with anyways. I can't attach more than I can put into play. So, like, there's no reason to draw prize cards still. I still should just wait. So that way I can Lillie for more. So now I can still Lillie for 8. Yeah, so now I can Lillie for 8 this turn. How many Ice Cream do I even have left, though? 2? I don't know where they're at, though. Some could be prized. I guess, am I going to Lillie first here, though? I said I need to know what's prized, to be honest. Oh, okay. When would you Xerosic this game? Probably, like, not ever. It just doesn't ever matter. Just to deck them out faster. That's about it. It's just their deck is like a million dead cards. Like their deck literally is just a million dead cards. Wait, why don't I play like a Oricorio in here? There's no reason not to, right? I have both ice creams left. Let's just see what we get. Maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive, to be honest. Because getting the Munkidori off the prize card obviously is pretty good. Okay, we got it. It's just over. There's no way. Actually, no. Is there a way I can still lose this? Right now I have 160. They can do 160. I have to play this for ice cream. I only have 1 ice cream left, though. Oh, but I have full HP now in triple Munkidori. We should be good. We should be good. Maybe I should have put 3 on the active, though, so I could have hit this 110 more. I don't know. Not sure it matters. I guess I mean, I could have been a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if it matters, though. How much are we gonna hit for? 160? Of 110 left? Do I have any Arvens left? I have 1 Arven left. They can't KO me next turn, right? They can't do... Oh, no, they could have Vitality Band. Do they ever have Vitality Band? They could. Okay. Maybe I can actually lose this game. I was feeling pretty confident, but now I'm like not so sure. Yeah, we should play a Oricorio in here, I feel like. It's like a 5th Munkidori. It heals 20. The one that heals 20. It's like it's like a Munkidori for free. What do they even have left? Oh, what is this bullshit? Oh no, am I actually gonna lose this? I actually might lose. I just don't know. 160 heal. No, I should win here, right? Oh no, if I KO the active, I go down to 1 prize card and I can't attack. Oh, I don't need to. I just Munkidori the damn chair and I win. $170 HP. The most I can hit for is 150. Okay. Okay, we should be good. I can't think of like a play that they could have. Maybe like Iono Punch or something? No, but then I still just move it over here and I win. I mean, they have access to all their cards. Well, they're always going to have access to all their cards. Okay. I only want to team Evo out Drednaws if I can get 2 of them, right? One Gnaw, huh? Because I don't think I'm team Evoing this turn then. I should see if this gets a Arven. Okay, it did. Then I can commit the Arven. Or Cape and... I'm just gonna play Hilda next turn to get these. Maybe Vessel for the turn after? No. Bench. Old Hilda for reversal plus guy. Attach Cape to it. After that, I'll need maybe just Nest Ball for another Munkidori after that. Sure. Oh, I thought I forgot the Cape. Oh my gosh. I do have Xerosic in here, so we can't lose. Wait, should I have actually... No, it's fine. Maybe next turn... I could do the no prize card thing, right? Or no, yeah, I could give them like no initial prize card. No, that doesn't make any sense though for the situation. I mean, you can conceivably 2-hit the Nor with the right recovery. No, but they can go Nor jamming 1-hit KO us, and then we're just kind of cooked, I think, to be honest. Like, that's hard to beat, I think. And then they could just go second jamming knockout and we just lose, to be honest. Like, it just... Yeah, I think we're just cooked. I think that means we're just cooked. Oh, I guess I just beat them with Lillie here, though. I don't even need to beat them with Xerosic. Xerosic is just a way to speed up the game. One of them Ruffian / Enhance Hammer. I thought they were chasing Chewtle here for a second. I was like, yo, not my Chewtle though. Oh, they use a Gust for this already as well? Ooh. Ruffian / Enhanced Hammer. Probably E-Hammer before Ruffian. Is that even enough though? Because couldn't they still attack with the Dusknoir? Can't they attach to it? What's their energy split look like? If I get rid of Neo Upper, can they even attack with Dusknoir anymore or no? I actually don't know. Ruffian gets rid of jamming too. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. They can also Curse Blast plus Jet Headbutt. Well, no. I mean, if we don't have... No, they can't. Because if we don't have Psyduck in play, we lose anyways. Like, they can just wipe us with Pulse and stuff. That's not a concern at all. We're assuming we have a board state that actually can win the game. Or we have to assume we have a board state that can actually win the game. You can tech them because they have 2 Psychics. Yeah, yeah. Also Luminous. Oh, yeah. Psychic Luminous Fire would also work. Yeah. So it'd be a way to, like, slow them down, but I don't know if it's, like, a win condition, to be honest. Because we're not really, like, pressuring. Yeah, we actually just lose to Paltnor, I'm pretty sure. I think. Because Dusknoir attacks us. That's what we lose to. Yo, the EXP share? Getting use? Holy smokes. Never before seen EXP share value. Holy smokes. What's the Oricorio do? Deals 20 damage from the active evolution Pokemon. It's actually specifically good in this matchup. They are cooking over there. I don't really want to Ultra Ball away the Dark Energy, but I do want to get a Munkidori. I'll probably just play the Lillie. I probably don't play the Ultra Ball. Uh-oh, the bunny's out. Oricorio is kind of just like a fourth Munkidori to mitigate prizing, and it doesn't need... Ooh. It doesn't need an energy. Lana's Aid next turn, back to Munkidori, and oh my gosh, this is so gross. Bro, this matchup is so free. This matchup is so free. Especially if we go second. If we go second, we just can't lose. Yeah, Dango is just an auto win. They can't win. Oh, very cool. Lana's Aid in the hand, ready to go. Cover 2 Munkidori in a dark. Oh my goodness. It's disgusting. It's sickening. My opponent's out here grinding, too, to try and get this dub. If we top deck Dark Energy, I might go Arven for Super Rod instead. We'll see. I did think about it for a second, though. Team Crisis Punch? No. We don't have... How would we ever get it on there? We have a Luxurious Cape on our guy. I do want to check to see what's left in here. I do have Super Rod and second Lana's Aid. Okay. Let me just chill. There's no reason to attack. They just keep going after my squad. Chill. Leave them alone. That's 3 boss. Dude, if they have a 4th boss. Wait, even if they have a 4th boss, it doesn't matter. Well, they would need a PAL pad. Dude, if they have a PAL pad. I don't think I can beat a PAL pad, though. Like, there's nothing I can do will ever beat PAL pad. When will Golden players realize that Genesect is the real attacker in this matchup? Well, Genesect does as much as Lopunny does, but it dies faster, so I don't know if that's true, to be honest. Looking like a Xerosic angle? Nah. We probably won't ever actually Xerosic this game. I have ice cream in hand. I do. Okay. It's just the Munkidori simulator. It's so dumb. Use Xerosic? Or what? What will you do if I don't use Xerosic? What are you going to do? Oh, they only have 2 cards left. They do have a Super Rod left. They still have their Super Rod.